It points me to this kind of idea of the expanded dominion of art over things, and the potential or the capability that objects have to resist these forces regardless of all of that, and even for that to happen in an exhibition context.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this question of the inescapability of art, or the omnipresence, I mean, this is a question that, you know, from the point of view of someone who writes about art or who's involved in art education, this has, it's obviously something that it's not unfamiliar. I think one is kind of grappling with this as a writer or as an educator all the time. And I always find it very interesting in a teaching situation where you're working with very young artists or students who are forming themselves as artists, and you often get into this interesting territory of a point of definition is what we're looking at. Is it an artwork? Have they decided it's an artwork? So that I'm aware of it from those sort of really that very amorphous territory. But I think it was very interesting for me to think about though that the sort of terrifying aspect of that to imagine what that's like from the point of view of someone who's actually making objects, making things and placing them into this staging them as artworks. That it's a different it's a different set of it's a different angle for me, and I guess it is quite an obvious angle, but I was very interested in how one thinks through this while actually making things, you know, at the same time as making things and making all the decisions that go with, like that it's not an abstract thing, it's a really lived question. I mean, and the Diderot strata, certainly when he's talking about Berardi, their focus seems to be the idea that there's